kitchen and seen nothing and still made something and it became scrumptious. Kids still.
Welcome to Carmel's Wine and Cheese, you guys. So listen, let me give you a little bit of a background on this recipe. So what I'm gonna make for y'all today is chicken cacciatore. Now, the very first time I made this dish, I didn't know it was chicken cacciatore. I let my mother taste it and she said that it tasted really good and it tasted like chicken cacciatore. So I asked her, what is chicken cacciatore? And she said, this, what you made right here, this is chicken cacciatore. So I decided to look it up online and I was like, wow, I made chicken cacciatore without my knowledge. Anyway, this recipe, honestly, you guys, is probably one of the lengthier recipes that I've made, but I'm telling you, it is so worth it, okay? Because it take about 45 minutes to an hour to prepare, or excuse me, not to prepare, but to cook. But I am telling you, I ain't playing no games, you hear me? Y'all can't see me right now, but I'm clapping my hands together. That's how serious it is, all right? So if you got the patience, please make this recipe because I'm telling you, it is so jam-packed with flavor and it is worth it. Now, I done been running my mouth. Let me get into the ingredients. I'm going to drop the ingredients in the description as well as in the comment section. And I do list the ingredients in the order which I apply them. So y'all ain't got to worry about that. So the first thing that we're on those skinless chicken thighs with some vegetable oil, okay? And then I put some garlic paste in there because it ain't a recipe without the garlic. I put cayenne pepper, black pepper, red pepper flakes, complete seasoning, adobo without pepper. I did a medium yellow onion. It don't matter what color onion you use. I use yellow because that's what I had in my refrigerator. Some fresh minced garlic, some yellow and green bell peppers for the color. Again, it don't really matter which color you use. I did some beef smoked sausage, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut all that stuff up, and I'm gonna add that chicken into the pan. The chicken is gonna go shiny side down first. It's gonna cook for approximately 4 minutes on each side. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that from the pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and add those sausages in there, and I'm gonna let those cook for approximately, I want to say about 2 to 3 minutes until they get a little crispy on each side, however long that takes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and remove that sausage from the pan. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter in that pan and add those pretty green vegetables back into the pan. I do like to season my food in layers, so I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt onto there. And I'm gonna let that cook for about 2 minutes. It don't have to cook for a long time because it is gonna be simmering for quite a while once we add all the other ingredients back into there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some Winking Owl California whatever. Don't ask me how to pronounce it because I don't know. I'm gonna add that in there and I'm gonna let that reduce for about, I want to say for probably about a minute and a half max. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some diced tomatoes and their juice in there. You can use fresh tomatoes. I'm using diced tomato only because I don't want to have to add no chicken stock. I wanted to already have the juice. But fresh tomato is fine. Heck, fresh tomato may even taste better. But I'm going to go ahead and cover that and let that simmer for a little bit and let it come to a boil. And once that comes to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add that delicious chicken thighs back in there. And just to make a note, I did not fully cook the chicken thighs. I only let them cook for about 4 minutes on each side because they're going to finish cooking as they simmer. But I'm going to go ahead and try to pack those in there as nice as I can. If it's not, look, oh my God, look at it. You see that juice? That leftover juice from the chicken thighs, I'm telling y'all, man, this recipe is so jam-packed with flavor. Like, my God, like, I know I say this in just about every video I make, but I'm telling you, you guys, you got to make this recipe if you don't make no other recipe. Now, listen to that. You hear that? Now, normally when I do my cooking videos, I, fast forward through these parts because I don't think it's really necessary, but that sound and that bubbling is just so precious to my ears. And I know it's precious to someone else's ears as well. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and flip those chicken thighs over at the top only because the ones at the top is not fully submerged into the liquid, and that's okay because it's gonna cook down until it's real nice and tender, and the chicken will kind of shred apart, and that's how you'll know when it's ready. But now that it's almost ready, I'm gonna go ahead and add that beef sausage back into there. Ooh, add that beef sausage in there, baby. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some unsalted butter in there. And then I'm gonna add some fresh thyme in there. And then I'm gonna cover it back up and I'm gonna let that simmer for probably about, I wanna say, an additional 10 minutes. But I'm one of them type of people, I gotta keep looking at my food when I cook it. So I'm just, taking a little peek at it. I mean, you ain't got to do that. I'm gonna just mix it up a little bit, flip some of that chicken over a little bit again, move that fresh thyme around so it's submerged into that liquid and we can get all that fresh thyme flavor in there. Then I'm gonna cover it back up for about, I want to say, it was approximately about 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, you guys, this is what it's gonna look like. You see how, like, look at it. That's beautiful. Like, you can literally look at that and tell how delicious and rich it's gonna be. You see the chicken coming apart like that? That's how you know it's ready. And oh my God, y'all, I please, somebody, please make this recipe exactly how I made it with the exact measurements and tell me what you think. But your girl is hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and plate this. Now, chicken cacciatore is normally made with pasta, but I prefer jasmine rice because it's soft and fluffy and it's gonna absorb all them juices. So I'm gonna pour me a glass of wine. Really, that's just for show because I don't even drink wine. And I'm gonna go ahead and plate that bad boy. Now, your girl was so hungry, I ain't even do a 360. But if you like this video, comment, subscribe, share, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.